They talking real hot, don't smoke when I tap it. Crazy and hoe what they do for the clout. All of the yapping, wanna see what you bout. Don't go the line when you running your mouth with impression that nah. Spit it out, got a lot on my mind, so I let it all bottom. Monkey see, monkey do. Naming these hollows. Throw one shot at you, the other will follow. My name in your mouth, and you watch how you swallow. Jackie, you real, but you totally will funny.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to my channel if you're new here. You know the saying, if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. So as you guys can see, I'm posting videos after videos, and I plan on doing that for the next week or two. I'm not really sure how long, depending on when my daughter comes back, because my daughter is currently with my mom. But today, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing signs he's not that into you. Now, I don't know how many signs I'm going to give. I'll figure that out after I make the video, probably, because I'm just going to spit out what I have to say. Okay, number one is basically you're playing cat and mouse with him. You're the cat, he's the mouse. You're chasing him, and he's not putting any interest in you at all. Just say you have a crush on someone. I'm gonna use high school girl for example, and he's not talking to you. He wants nothing to do with you. He just pretends you're not there. You know, he can go, another one for people who are in relationships, he can go days without talking to you. I get that, you know, a lot of people be like, my man loves me, he doesn't care, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But it's okay to go a few days without talking to your man, but you're going like, two days is good, I'll do 2 days, but you're going like 5, 6, 7 days without talking to me, 4 or more, that means you're just not into me and you want nothing to do with me. And you want someone who's going to value your time, because if he's talking to you, he's intrigued in you. He wants to get to know you for you. And that is one of the signs he's not that into you. He wants nothing to do with you, or he's not calling and doesn't care about what you're doing, but you care about him and what he's doing. So, and number two, I think I'm going to pop the numbers up on this side. So number two is going to be, you guys have shallow based conversations. Now, for example, just say you're texting him, he's texting you, and it's like, what are you doing? How are you doing? So, you in the house? Like, those are shallow based conversations. Anything that gets 3-word answers besides I love you is just a piece of shit. If he wants to know you and he wants to get to know you better, then he'll want to know you as a person. He'll want to know your life. And if you're playing hard to get and he's still there and he wants to get to know you, where you come from, what your family's like, how your family is, how close your family is, you know, just he's giving you a lot more conversation and he's wanting to know what you're doing. Now, there's a point to where people asking you a lot is too much. You want to know everything. But he's like, what are you doing? You having fun today? Well, I wanted to see how you were before you went out. You know, like conversations like that are to me not shallow based. Like anything 1, 2, 3-word answers, and that's all he asks you throughout the period of the day. 5 minutes later, what you doing? Like, to me, that's a sign he just doesn't want to be with you at all. Number 3, for me, his friends do not know who you are. Now, let me put it like this. When you go around his friends, they should know who you are. Your name, how old you are, where you went to school, you know, like his friends should know about you. They should know who you are when you come around, when you're in their face. They should know what to and not to do. Because as much as a lot of women might want to think that we're the only ones who talk about us, our man with our girls, you know, that ain't true at all. Your man and his friends are talking about you too, just as much as you're talking about them. Maybe a little less, but still, they're talking about you just like you talking about them. So if they homies don't know who you are when you come around, you got a problem. You should have that on lock. You should have his friends know your name, what to not to say in front of you, you know, who you are as a person. They should know that, because that's your man. Like, you want his friends to be like respectful of you. So if they don't know who you are, then boom, you got a big problem. Now, do not get me wrong. There are some of his friends who won't know about you because they're not that close. But like you and his best friend, his main friend, the one friend he hang out with, he do his thing with, those people, those best friends, they should be on your level. Now, like I said, there will be some friends who don't know about you because they're just like friends of the moment. They're just friends of the time. They're not like friends they've had for a while. But like I said before, if he don't know you, boo, you got problems, because his best friend should at least know who you are. Like, hey Todd, hey Nessa, what's up? How you doing? Things like that. So if his best friend don't, girl, like I said, you got a big problem. You guys, I'm getting kind of mixed up with the numbers I'm at, so keep up with me. Number 4 would be, he's one way in person, but a whole nother way in text messages, over the phone. You know, he's like, I love you, baby girl, kiki, ha, ha, ha. But then when he's around people, he ignores you, pushes you off to the side. I'm about to light a cigarette while I'm talking to you guys, and pretends like you're not there. Like, me, myself, I hate men like that. Like, you text me and you want to be all lovey-dovey, but then when you get in person, you don't want to be all up on me like that. I hate those type of men. I like to warn you guys before I light anything up, just so you know. I feel like when he's the same way he is with you over the phone, he should be in person. Like, he should want to see you and hug you and kiss you and just touch you for a minute or 2 or 5 or 15. He shouldn't get around a whole bunch of people and just quiet down. Now, it's okay. Some men are quiet, but there's a difference between having a quiet man and then a man who's like, I love you, you're the best thing in the world, kiki, ha ha ha. And then you get around anybody, his friends, your friends, and it's like he doesn't know you. You do not exist. Like, I hate that in men. It makes me sick to my core. So you guys, number 5, is your conversations are not shallow, but sexually based. Like, for me, it's okay when you're first with someone to like try to get that person and you be all sexual and show them who you are. But after that, I call it the honeymoon phase is over, which is about 2 weeks. Your conversation should just be more than sexually based. You should not be with a man who just wants to talk about sex or who just wants to have sex with you. You want a man who's going to be around, who's going to love you and like you for you, not you, if you get it. Like, he should want to be into you and your personality, not you and what you have down below, whether you're a guy or a girl. But this one's for girls. But if you're a guy as well and you have a girl who just wants to have sex with you, that's not okay. I'm not okay with that. I don't appreciate that at all. I feel like your conversation should be more than sexually based, because me as a person, like, a freak in the sheets, I'm one, but when we get from behind this room door, you need to know who I am and what I'm about. And like, it's okay for us to want to be sexual when we're behind our door, but if we're not behind our door, or all you want to do is have sex with me and talk about having sex with me, and you don't want to know me as a person, but we got a huge problem. Before I continue, I do want to apologize for the lighting. My camera moves, so I kind of move where my camera goes, because if I like press pause really quick, which I did to light a cigarette, the camera turns and the light outside is not a good light. So I'm sorry if the lighting changes. So number 6, he's back and forth, wishy-washy. Like, one day he wants to be with you, the next day he doesn't. He's just like back and forth. One day it's like he's all up on you, then the next day he's kind of like what you doing? Leave me alone. Like, you don't exist. Like, it's okay for your man to want to be alone and want to be by himself, but there's to a point where it's just like, it's the same thing over and over. Like, Sunday, you love me. Monday is kind of like, leave me alone, don't be near me. Tuesday is, oh, I love you. And then Wednesday, it's the same as it was on Monday. Like, I feel like if it's like that throughout your whole relationship and it's just back and forth, then that means he's not that into you. Like, he likes you for the moment or for that day or what you're giving him at that moment. He's not really looking at you per se as like the person you are. Like I said, it's okay for your man to want to be left alone once in a while, because they're not as fast as we are in the head. But there's, if it's like that every day from the day you meet, like a year later, 3 months later, that just means he's not that into you. He's just, like I said before, liking you and wanting you for that moment because of what you can do, not you as a person. So number 7 is, he basically talks about other girls to you. Now, I know someone who's currently in a relationship like this, and it's like, how do I put it? You and him are standing there, and the girl over to the right, Latoya, he's talking to you about her, wants her advice. You're in the, like, if he's advising it and you could tell he's into her like that, you're just a homie. You're just a friend. He looks at you like one of the dudes, one of the guys he can talk to. Second of all, if he is, there's a slight percent chance he might be into you. But if y'all not in the friend zone and he's still talking to you about other women, like her ass is fat, I do this to her, I do that to her, that means he don't want you, boo. It's different between being friend zoned and him wanting possibly for you two to fight it out. Like, boo, I'm not gonna fight over no man with no woman. If you want to go be with her, go be with her. That's good. But like I said, there's the difference between that. If he, like I said, if he's talking to you and you guys are together and he's talking about some other girl and what he could do to her, that means he either wants y'all to duke it out for him, or you ain't his type and you're just good for that moment. But then being friend zoned is, he wants your advice on her. Like, you can tell he's feeling her and he want her in the way that he don't want you your friend zone. That's a whole nother story. I'll probably do a video on that. And that's a hard spot to be in, to be friend zone. But some men just aren't into you like that. And if that's what that's about, then you go find somebody better than him, because he ain't worth it, and he'll find out what he had when he loses it. So y'all watch out for that one right there. Now, number 8. I know I'm gonna get some criticism on number 8, but I don't really care. All y'all do is chill at his house. Now, this is where I call them pick-me's come in, where I don't need a man to wine and dine me. I don't need him to take me out all the time to go get food. I'm comfortable in his house. If all y'all do is chill in his house, on his couch, you got a problem. He could want to go take you to the fucking, I got a 24-hour gas station over here. He could want to take you to the gas station to go get you a bag of chips so y'all could sit in the house and watch a movie. He could take you somewhere. But if he already got the snacks at the house for y'all to eat, and he already got everything set up, and all y'all do is stay in his crib, y'all got a problem. Because I don't feel like you should be spending all your time. Like I said, the pick-me's will come in and be like, I need a man to wine and dine, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But boo, if all y'all do is chill in his house Sunday through Saturday, every week, and that's all y'all do, bro, he can take you out to eat once a week. But if all y'all doing is chilling in his crib, he don't want you, sis. And I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism for that. But that one for me is the main thing. I'm not just going to sit at your house in your crib. First of all, if you live with your parents, we're not going to do that. Like, I'm good with parents, but we're not going to do that. And then It could also be he want to come to your house and just chill on your couch in your living room as well. If all he wants to do is keep you behind closed doors, and you got a problem, and that means he'll want the world to know about you. He'll know you don't know, his friends don't know about, his best friends don't know about you, his friends don't know about you. He want to keep you enclosed. Now, it is okay to spend some time with your man in the house. Some people just don't like going out, especially at times like this. But there's a difference between that and y'all just chilling at his crib or your crib every time y'all go out on a date. Sis, he don't want you. Sorry, boo. Number 9 for me is he is on his phone all the time. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I feel it's different if you've been in a relationship for like 3 years and he's on his phone a lot. But if you guys are getting to know each other and he's on Twitter, he's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, bro, back in the day, them niggas used to be on MySpace. He ain't that into you because it's like he's not valuing your time. He's not spending time with you. He's not into your conversation you two are having. He's more into what's going on Instagram and who's posting something on Instagram. Like, you gotta think about it. You spent time to get up and get ready and get your shit together and get all pretty, do your hair. So the one thing he could do is value your time, because if he's not valuing your time, he ain't that into you. He's too busy into it. Janice, Dick, Harry, Style, Sean, and Jason are doing. He's not into you. And like I said before, you spent time to get ready, not him. You took your time to get up and pick that cute little outfit out, get your hair done, like I said before, put your makeup on. So if he's into his phone all the time and he's not getting to know you, we got a problem, boo, because your phone shouldn't be your number 1 priority. I should be. That's just how I feel about it. I think this is going to be the last one, which will be number 10. He doesn't remember just the little things about you. Like, he doesn't remember you, like, I'm into wrestling, so he doesn't remember who my favorite wrestler of all time is. He doesn't remember what type of flowers you like. Like, just the little things, if he doesn't remember, because someone who's into you will remember those little things about you. Those little things that make you who you are. Like, I'm into wrestling. So just say he forgot my favorite wrestler was The Undertaker or Stone Cold Steve Austin, because, you know, those two are my favorite. And he doesn't remember that. You know, I feel like just the little things are what make, you know, a relationship, and what make a person love you for you and want to be with you because of those little things. And if you can't remember that, boo, we ain't meant to be together then. So you guys, those are my 10 signs that he's just not into you at all. Hashtag girl talk with you guys, because you guys know I do this on my channel now. Like I said, I do want to apologize for the lighting. It's kind of weird. I decided to vlog towards nighttime. Record towards nighttime, so that's that. But that is my video for today. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys like these back-to-back videos that I am posting. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure, if you have not already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Go follow me on all my social medias. And then, you guys, also make sure you follow my baby girl on her social medias. And go check out my other videos, which will post up somewhere on one of these sides at the end of the video. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
They talking real hot, don't smoke when I tap it. Crazy and hoe what they do for the clout. All of the yapping, wanna see what you bout. Rumble the line when you running your mouth with a person that nah. Spit it out, got a lot on my mind, so I let it all bottom. Monkey see, monkey do. Naming these hollows. Throw one shot at you, the other will follow. My name in your mouth, and you watch how you swallow. Jackie, you real, but you told you were funny.